What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another exciting video. I am very excited for today. I'm pumped for a few reasons. First of which being, we're not targeting trout. In fact, I can pretty much guarantee that we're not going to catch a trout today. I'm at this river just over this hill. You can't see it, but it is full of smallmouth bass, white bass, northern pike, muskie, bluegill, catfish, walleye, and I think that's it. There might be a couple trout, but I can pretty much guarantee we're not gonna catch them. Whatever we catch, we're gonna cook. I'm not fly fishing either. You guys are gonna be very, very pleased. We're gonna start by throwing this little blue Rapala crankbait deep diver on the bait caster. See if we can't pick up some smallies or a pike or maybe even a muskie. And if that doesn't work, we're gonna just throw some worms down there. All right, here we are. Water's looking beautiful. I do gotta say, water levels are down. It is early November, and it's been warm this week. It's probably gonna be like 60 degrees today. We got overcast conditions. Water's clearing up. I mean, all signs point towards a potentially good fishing day. I just spooked something. Oh, there's some deer right there. Yo, can you guys hear that? There's a deer sitting right there. Hey, buddy. Note the color of the water. It's like aquamarine blue, green. That is crazy looking. You guys know it. We're gonna start off with the little blue crankbait. I think this is gonna get her done. About 30 casts in, and I'm switching to a worm just to see if there's anything even down there. I didn't get a single bite with the crankbait. They're definitely gonna eat that. Oh. All right, so far these fish are making me look like a liar. I know there's fish down there, but I probably threw 60, 70 casts, didn't get a single bite. I even threw a worm down there for a while. Hold on, I gotta figure out a way to get down there because I know there's a pretty good spot right down here. Yeah, we're gonna full send it. Woo! Nice. Okay. Let's see, how do we get through here? Nice. All right. Okay. I think about 2 years ago, I caught a giant smallmouth from this pool. Probably like a 2.5 pounder. Oh my gosh. Holy freaking, ow, oh, that didn't feel good. I just about went in. Oh, ow, oh. Didn't get a single bite, probably threw over 100 casts, deep diving crankbaits, Rapalas, and worms. Not a single bite. We're gonna move on to our plan B. Hopefully the fish are biting there.
Many hours later.
Spot number 10 today, right on the side of the road. And we've got little minnows jumping right here. So I'm gonna throw down a worm, see what we can pull out of here, if anything at all. Literally, I've fished 10 spots today, haven't turned the camera on in like 2 hours. Definitely was not planning on fishing here. There's a bite, there's a bite, there's a bite. We got cars driving behind me. I just got a bite with the worm. Oh, I can see fish hitting it down there. Hold on, hold on. Oh, I just got robbed. I just got robbed by something. I think it was like a tiny bluegill. Oh my goodness, that was the first bite we've had all day. Yep, hello. We got cars driving by. I'm just a man talking to a camera on the side of the road, fishing in a drainage ditch. Nothing to see here. Oh, there was a fish. Oh, I still got him. Yo, look at that. First catch of the day, a micro bluegill. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them jumping right there. He's too small to keep, but that is the first fish of the day. How do you like that? There's one. Oh, yo, this is a baby largemouth. Woo! Yo, no flipping way. Micro fishing off the side of the road. We got cars whizzing past, and I just caught a baby largemouth. What? Bro, give me one like 5 inches bigger and I'll keep it. I ain't even kidding you. There we go. Oh, that's a bigger fish. Bigger meaning a 3-inch bass. Look at that. Dude, that is sick. That's a little 3-inch largemouth. So pretty. Look at that. Dope. Still too small to keep. Like there's one. Got him. Another micro bluegill. Woo. Dude, we could keep a bunch of these. Keep a bunch of them, gut them. Fry them whole. Oh my gosh, I'm honestly tempted because I really want to do a catch and cook of some kind. All right. Now I've come to the other side of the road. There's not as much current. The water looks a lot deeper. And look, I mean, the water's flooded over this tunnel. There's gotta be something right here. Oh, yep, there you go, on the drop. There's a bigger bluegill. That is a bit more like what I'm going for. And you know what? He swallowed the hook. So we're taking him, boys. That's sweet. I don't know what the limit is of bluegill. It's like 50 or so statewide, so we're gonna be good. I'm gonna knock him out here. Settle down. Vibrating bluegill there. Just gonna set him right there. Hooked up, turned my camera off for just a second, and I instantly got demolished by another fatty gill, man. That's so awesome. You know what? Now we're gonna keep him, because who knows? We might just stop getting bites after I release a couple. And I want to keep probably about 3 for a little catch and cook. We got to get a big bass, dude. There's obviously largemouth down there, and there's got to be some pretty big ones. There's a fish. He's got it. He's got it. Fish on. Another gill. Yep. Another big bluegill. So we've got 3. We might keep another one. Unless they're like gill hooked, we're just gonna let them go. Watch how fast this is. Toss it out. 3, 2, 1. There he is. Got him. Golly. Nice. Hey, you guys wanted some multi-species action other than trout. You got it. Just dip it down, pulling them out. That's pretty dang cool. I'd say about 8 years ago, oh, another one, like it can't even sink down to the bottom without them attacking it. I was just gonna say, if we can get it to sink down to the bottom, we might pick up like a catfish or who knows, because about 8 years ago, I did catch catfish in this area, in this river system. Golly, that's another tank. These fish are definitely fattening up before winter. Wow. I'm gonna toss it right up against those trees and all those bushes. It's probably where the largies are gonna hang out. Nope, bluegill just get to it first. God, this is absurd.
The next day.
Alright, so I didn't have time to cook those bluegill yesterday because it got dark on us, obviously. But I filleted them last night, got them in this little Ziploc bag. We did okay. Filleting bluegill is not a strong skill of mine simply because I rarely do it. But point is, we got most of the meat. We're gonna be frying them up in Hooters wing breading. That is correct. I saw this at Walmart. $2.50, man. I had to pick me up some Hooters wing breading. And for the wet ingredient, we've got some Frank's Red Hot Dill Pickle Hot Sauce. So we're gonna be washing the fillets through this, breading them with Hooters wing breading, and you have some delicious Hooters fried bluegill chips. Pull out our little Firebox Nano here. And we're not gonna use the gas burner. We're actually gonna build a little fire inside of this. Just gonna gather up some sticks and twigs, preferably about the diameter of my thumb. Stuff like this, nice solid chunks. That'll do just perfectly. Then we'll take a bunch of these pine needles and just stick them right in there. Start small and work your way up in thickness. That's what she said. Let's see if this lighter can light one more fire. It's been out of oil or whatever for a while. There we go. There we go. Maybe. It's trying. Nice. There we go. First thing, we're gonna take our fillets here and pat them dry on this paper towel. Just pat them dry. And then we'll take our dill pickle hot sauce. This is gonna be interesting. I just saw dill pickle and I had to buy it. You know your boy. Oh yeah, dill pickle. Take a little Ziploc, some hot sauce. Probably use half the bottle maybe because I'd like to cook some trout with this too. And we'll toss them in there. This is gonna be interesting, man. I've cooked bluegill, I think I've made like 3 bluegill catch and cooks. I cooked them in mustard and pretzel and then just some regular fish fry, and it was all really good, but I've never washed them through hot sauce before. And then just wash them around, get them nice and coated. And then I think the key is gonna be to just let them sit for a few minutes, you know, absorb all that hot sauce. We're gonna be using the box pot today. This is really nice for frying because it's got this little gadget that you can just, you know, it's meant for frying basically. I've only used it twice before. Now for the fun part. Take our Hooters wing breading, try it on shrimp, fish, veggies, and more. Right off the bat, it doesn't have a super strong smell to it at all. Like at all. Basically it just looks like flour, but we'll try it. Okay, oil's definitely getting hotter, starting to crack and bubble. So I think we can go ahead and bread some of our fillets. They've been sitting in there for about 10 minutes. This is gonna be interesting, okay. Drop the first one in. I'm only gonna do like 2 at a time because I really don't wanna overcrowd them. I wanna give them their space. And these are just gonna be the testers. Just throw 2 of them in, blow some air into the bag. And shake them up. Look at that. Looks pretty good. Got coated really well. We'll set them in. Oh yeah, oil's nice and hot. That's what you want right there. These are gonna cook quick. Just 2 at a time, baby. Wow. In fact, that oil might be too hot. Holy cow. I did not think it was that hot. Get flipping scorch. Just let it cool down for a second. I'm already noticing there's not a ton of breading, man. We might need to double coat these guys. The breading's just a little thin. This is probably my favorite part of the box pot, this little basket. Look at that. Oh yeah, those ones are done. We'll let them drip dry for a second. There you go. This one's coated a little bit thicker. In the grease. We're gonna try one of these right off the bat. The batter is nice and crispy. It's already fallen apart. This is like a hot and spicy Hooter bluegill wing. Let's try it out. Ooh, nice and crunchy. That was good. That is very good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dude, that might be some of the best bluegill I've ever had. I've had them like 5 times in my entire life. That is delicious. I'm not even kidding. Wow, that breading is actually really awesome. Shout out to Hooters. Look at that. I will say the breading is like not evenly covering them. Like you see those little bare spots right there. I don't know. Either way, it's good. That oil is looking a little gnarly with all that hot sauce. All right, last fillet going in. This is probably the biggest one. Look at that, I really packed the breading down on this one. Nice. Yeah, that oil is looking gnarly. This one is done. Looking beautiful, golden crispy. There we go. And there you go, Hooters fried bluegill. I've already eaten about half the fillets. Those last 2 I did turned out the best, these ones, because I really packed the breading down. And they got coated real nice. This might be some of, if not the best bluegill I've ever had. No fishiness at all. Every time I've kept fish from that creek, they're always a little fishy. These are not. Like, these are awesome. And I'm getting a lot more of that Frank's Red Hot flavor too. It's really coming through now. Nice crisp crunch. They definitely got better. The first batch, it was good, but maybe it's because like the hot sauce gets into the oil, but that hot sauce flavor is coming through a lot more now. Well folks, moral of the story is go get you some Hooters wing breading and some Frank's Red Hot and fry some fish, because it is actually amazing. Not gonna be the last time I do that. Maybe I'll do it later today, I don't know. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna go start on another video and hopefully we get into some big ones, so be on the lookout. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.